Good afternoon, everyone. Good evening, good morning, whoever in what part of the world we are. Welcome to our Songs for World Peace Go Live party. We have many artists today. We have our team, Songs for World Peace. We have many beautiful songs and ideas to share with you guys. So please join us on live right now. Share in comments where you're from, where you're watching, your thoughts and questions. We want to hear who and see who is watching our live stream event. And we are very happy to share all these new songs created for world peace. And I would like to briefly read about this project. So, Songs for World Peace is a global initiative by musicians from all over the world to create and share songs about world peace. The founder's mission is to bring unity through the power of songwriting and music and to share voices with the world. Today, we have released 30 more songs, and this year release marks a total of 90 songs by 100 plus artists from 80 plus countries since our launch on International Day of Peace in 2020. Last year. Our goal is to release 190 plus songs from 190 plus musicians from 190 plus countries about world peace performed in 60 plus languages. Wow, that's a big goal and that's a lot of numbers we have. So we're very happy to have now over 80 artists and over 80 songs. And we have many of them today here for this hour, and we cannot wait to spotlight, talk to them, and hear the music. Utako Yoshi, would you like to say anything?
No, I think, thank you, Simona, for hosting this. And thank you guys for joining in for this release party, which is always really exciting. So yeah, I think we can start from whoever who comes here first. I mean, we already have lots of artists, which is amazing. And I think, yeah, we can take it.
Let's dive in.
You're all right. So let's hear the song of the first song, and maybe we can start from Paola, if she would like to be the first one, the most brave artist of today. Paola represents Italy. And Paola, would you like to say something about your song?
For sure. So first of all, I'm sorry for the loud environment. And thank you so much for doing this. This is a wonderful initiative. My song is a circle of thoughts. It's almost a prayer. The start asking for peace for myself, and then realizing that if I would have some peace for myself, I maybe would give that to someone else, because there are so many people that need the most. Then in the end, it's a prayer to have a little bit of peace for everybody, because we all need that, and we have been living in a very troubled times where we can stand the reality as it is right now anymore. So yes, it is. That's what it is.
All right, let's hear it.
And just one little thing, I do represent Italy, but I represent Sicily, which is an island in the south. And indeed, the language that I wrote it in is Sicilian.
Oh, that's amazing to hear that. Yes,
yeah.
that's even more special. Thank you, Paola.
Ti chiari paci, riusciti mio Dio, ma merito un poco, ma merito io, poi se ci penso, se pure un avissi, chi mi facissi, a cui ci larassi picchi, morire, per mia giù, con quali una rassi, o povero frati, che scappa da guerra, che non sapi sia vita, che sulla terra può essere riauto, che odio e spavento, sai, da domani ti magari mi pento. La
Wow, beautiful. Congratulations, Paula. So this was very interesting. It was all a cappella. Could you tell us a little bit more about the idea and using these harmonies and kind of swelling harmonies behind? Is there a particular reason you chose that to portray this idea of peace? Maybe you could give us a little bit more about that. That's very interesting.
Honestly, I write a lot of circle songs. That's mainly what I do. So I usually arrange even my songs with this idea of the kind of a loop. In this particular song, it is about peace, but it is also about the internal issue that comes when you are looking for peace and you can't find it, and what's around you, it's an environment, a world that is missing that peace actually. So I think that the harmony serves the purpose of portraying this kind of internal aiming for peace but not finding it yet, you know. So, and it wasn't purposely made this way. It was born this way, and I let it go as it was living. I think that art has a life of its own. And actually, there is one specific course that it took me 6 months to find because nothing would feel, you know, complete without that specific note. And one day I just decided, I sat at my piano and I was like, I'm not gonna go anywhere if I don't find that one specific note.
Oh. Wow, so it's like the song is like wine, you know, with aged ideas.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that it is very raw. I decided to leave it a cappella. I have a whole, you know, like orchestral arrangement in mind, but I really wanted to release it raw as it is, because it is like many voices going around in your head. It is a prayer, so it is a prayer for peace for yourself, but then in a moment like this, how can you ask for something for yourself, seeing all the things that are going around in the world, you know? So yeah,
that's right. Yes, it is very beautiful. And
thank you so
I was
much.
wondering where did you record it? Was it recorded in Sicily or was it recorded somewhere else?
It is recorded in Sicily, in a studio of a friend of mine, because I'm stuck here because of the travel ban that apparently they are lifting in November. So hopefully I'll be able to come back to the US, but yeah, it was recorded here. And then I have my faithful producer in LA, Luca Zadra, that I can't thank enough. For those who know him, you know that he's an amazing person before being an amazing musician. So I'm grateful for him for sure.
All right, thank you so much, Paula.
Thank you.
I think we're gonna move on to the next artist, and we're gonna move on to my neighborhood. So I'm also one of the artists. My name is Simona Smirnova. I didn't say my name before, but I represent Lithuania, and now we would like to move to another Baltic country, which is right next to Lithuania, is Latvia. And for Latvian artists, we have actually three of them. I'm not sure are they all three here, but we have Dana Indane Surkiene, Liga Kandere, and Charlie Vasquez. So whoever guys is here, maybe say something so we can pin you guys.
Hello.
Hi Dana, it's so good to see you.
Hey Simona. Yes, I see Liga is also here, but actually, yeah, right now we are all of us are in different countries right now. So I'm now in Lithuania, and Liga is now in England, and Charlie is in Latvia. So in this moment, we are in different places of the world. And can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you fine.
Good. And yes, I think we both, me and Liga, could say a little bit. So what do you want to hear? Is Liga here, actually? Liga, are you here?
Yes, I'm here. Hello, everyone.
Hi, it's good to see you guys. It's nice that you both joined. Could you tell us a little bit about the song? How did you record it? And how did you come up with the idea of the way it is? And then we're going to go and listen to it all together.
Yeah. Yes, I come from the background of free improvisation, but I also compose songs. And but because I'm on maternity leave, I was really busy, and I thought, oh, I really want, but I can't find any really practical minute to sit down and really go deep to write a song that I would love to. But my intuition said I have very good friends and musicians, and that we could do something together. And so, and also we were all in different countries, and it was different to travel also to Latvia and meet. And I think it was a few weeks ago when finally we met, actually, and thanks to Charlie, we had this spontaneous possibility to meet in a recording studio. So we just came, and because we all are with background of practicing meditation, so we decided simply to connect more with the energy of peace inside of us, and we improvised. So finally we did it was actually a process, because before a piece there was different energies coming and different improvisations, and only at the end we got to that energy that we thought, yes, this is peace. And so and thanks to some friends we did this video possible, and I was very happy how circumstances fell. But I think Liga also could tell a little bit of how she sees and feels this improvised song.
Yeah, thank you, Dana. I think Dana already told quite much about this, but yeah, for me it was a beautiful journey, because I didn't know anything about this project, and Dana just invited directly on the place where we was. We were in a studio together with Charlie. And then Dana came and she just told us about this project that she wished to make this song. And Charlie had this day was like for him to make his album. And we just came together, and he wanted to make some song, and also the part of improvisation. And then we came all three together, and Dana told about this project, and then yeah, everything happened on the directly on the place where we were, and that was amazing journey. And yeah, I'm very thankful for this. Yeah, this is what I can say. Yeah, from my side.
Thank you, Liga. Thank you, Dana. We're very excited to hear your piece, and I think it's so special that it was improvised. I don't think, or Yoshi and Otako can correct me if I'm wrong, but I think it's the only song which is improvised. And we're gonna play not full piece because people can go to the website and listen to them fully. Today we're gonna go over all artists who came to this event, and we're gonna keep it brief today. So thank you so much, and here is our Latvian peace song.
And in the beginning, the peace stay in your heart. Like the dawn in the morning. Like the poetry in the heart.
And your breath is flowing. And this hurts. In my body.
Miers.
In my mind. I'm breathing.
Miers.
Deeply.
Miers.
I am peace. In my soul. Here. And now. I'm breathing. In and out.
Thank you, Dana. Thank you, Liga, for sharing this. This is very special. And I think it's something very different and something very unique. And it definitely enriches our project and overall arc of what Songs for World Peace have to offer. Thank you so much. Congratulations on a new piece. And now we would like to move on to our next artist representing Spain. We have Lucia Antonini. Lucia, are you here?
Yes. Hello, everybody. I'm so happy.
It's so good to see you. I haven't seen you in a while.
Yeah.
So we just gonna for now we're just gonna listen to your song, and then we'll have a question for you afterwards. Okay?
Great. Awesome.
Sé que hay una fuente, sé que hay una fuente que no veo, pero oigo su fluir, y que cuando quiero puedo refrescarme allí. Ay, si yo pudiera estar siempre cerca y sentir ese frescor. Ay, si yo pudiera estar siempre cerca y sentir ese frescor. Pero a menudo pasa
thank you so much for sharing your song with us.
Thank you.
I particularly really enjoyed the lyrics, and I guess I really would like to ask the question about explore a little bit and share a little bit about the lyric process and writing, or some sort of a story behind the lyrics and how they relate to the theme we are celebrating today.
Yes, of course. So this past year, I've been really locked down in Rio de Janeiro, in Brazil, and I experienced like a strong connection with my spirituality. So I really dig into that connection, and most of all through nature as well. So that idea of the fountain actually is, you can call it universe, God, or whatever, that the force that is behind all of us as a humanity, no? That reality. So that idea to be always conscious, to stay connected, for me, nature also is, especially nature is a way of being connected. But that idea to being connected to your true self, to your inner self, to your heart, and that's actually where we all are the same. So that spot. So the song talks about sometimes when we feel disconnected. So there's this idea of the noise, and I come back to the fountain. Looking for going back to the fountain, and to listen to the sound. So we have to be very careful to keep our ears open, to that. So for me, to be always aware of being connected, and that's the idea of the fountain. And then I recorded that in Valencia, Spain. I just moved from Brazil to Spain during this month, so it's been a little crazy, but now I'm settled again. And Valencia, those gardens where I recorded are called Jardines de Monforte, which are beautiful because they have this labyrinth that I show in the video. And so the labyrinth is this symbol of the search. I also want to talk about the producer, which cannot be here, but he helped me with the production there in Brazil. So I recorded there at his studio vocals and guitar, and he added the different instruments by the claps. He recorded at home. There's a cello behind it. There's a beat, especially the beat. I really loved it because I never worked with electronic beats before, and so he added that. It was very interesting.
Thank you. Thank you for sharing that background story, and it must be very nice in Valencia right now.
Yeah, it is. You're always super welcome, please.
Oh, thank you. There's a lot of Berkeley people in Valencia, and there's Berkeley in Valencia as well. So thank you, Lucia. It's amazing to see you. Congratulations on your song. And now I would like Taco to introduce our next artist.
Yes. So next artist is Jesli from South Africa. She's this year's special submission. She's part of the organization called Over the Walls Together, and we would like to share her song today. Jesli, are you here? Okay, perfect. Let me unmute and then spotlight you as well.
Hi, yes, I am. Thank you so much for having me over and being allowed to share my song, and happy International Peace Day to everyone.
Thank you. Okay, let's play her song. I'd like to explain about a little bit about Over the Walls Together. Over the Walls Together Foundation brings you an inspiration beat of urge people to join hands all around the world and join us in our mission to end violence against women and girls. And their goals are to encourage and initiate change and to positive communication between men, women, and children to break the silence and support, heal, and empower each other. Thank you for coming, Jessie.
Thank you so much. I just wanted to add that a lot of people don't realize that, to achieve world peace, we need to achieve the end of gender-based violence. And it starts with the home and communities. So I really appreciate you for giving us this platform. And, this is a critical problem all over the world, especially in South Africa. So thank you once again. And this is my first song that I wrote. And it's the first music video that I produced for our organization. And I just want to tell people out there, you're never too old or it's never too late to create.
Thank you. Thank you. That's a really big message. And I think it's a whole another topic and a big topic in our current world. And I'm very happy that we had this addition and this theme touched on today's International Day of Peace. Thank you, Jayshree. Thank you so much for sharing that. Milad Zendehnam is representing Iran. Hi. Hi, Milad.
Hi, everybody. Yeah, nice meeting you all.
Oh, it's so good to see you. Now I can see you. So we're just going to go ahead and listen to your song, and then we'll chat briefly about it. Thank you, Milad. So from the credits and from the video, you are the composer and the guitar player on the piece, correct?
Yes.
And it's an instrumental piece. So we definitely would like to hear a little bit about the piece and how it is related to the theme of peace. And could you explain a little bit more about your song?
Absolutely. First of all, thank you all. And it's a pleasure to join you here. It's a funny story because so when I was, I'm a dual citizen. I'm from Iran and US. And I call myself a double terrorist, actually, because it doesn't matter where I go, I'm considered a terrorist. And and the funny thing is, this song, I wrote this song because I don't remember exactly when it was, but it was about 2010 or something, probably 2011. So I heard about the human hunting in southern border of the United States, and it was crazy. It was heartbreaking, and it crushed me basically. And so I couldn't sleep for a night. So I wrote this song in my head, and I was dreaming about this. I was dreaming about the situation, because I'm not I would never be the victim, since I'm a citizen of US. But the thing is, I saw myself in that situation, from Mexico to United States, and I saw myself as a Mexican. And interestingly, I'm not a Mexican, I'm an Iranian. So I saw myself in the middle of it. I switched, going from Iran to Turkey, because that's the border Iranians pass, and or Afghanistani people, they pass to somehow survive. And it's a mountain, it's a beautiful place, it's full of mountains, water, and it's a beautiful place. So I saw myself in the middle of mountains, and I started screaming, and I heard the echo of my sound. So that's how the music starts. And then me as myself, as the character, I'm the one, I always say, hey man, let's do something about it. And then I started crying in the middle of the song. So I went like, I was like crying, you know. And then I said, hey man, let's move on. This, you know, this is how life is. It's brutal, and you just got to move on. So, and then I moved on. That's basically the song. And it's interesting because the human hunting started again in southern border of the United States. You see, the cowboys are out again. And I was reading about it today, and it's brutal again, unfortunately. So this is me screaming.
Yes. And I think that a guitar is a great instrument to portray that screaming and portray that emotion of terror and being scared and afraid. So you have a great tool for that.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you, Milad. Thank you for your piece, and thank you for sharing it. It was also very
Absolutely.
special and very different, unique, and it definitely added to the overall arc of our pieces we have in the project.
Thank you.
Now
Thank you for
we
the
would like to, thank you. We would like to move on to our next artist, who is also kind of like a neighboring country for me. So I would like to invite also my friend Ernest is from Ukraine. Ernie, are you here?
Yes, I'm here, right here.
It's so good to see you.
Good to see you too. Long time no see.
Long time no see. Would you like to say a word about your song, or we can go straight to it?
Oh, we can go straight to the song, and then we can talk a little bit after that. Yep.
Okay, sounds good.
Час летить вперед невпинно, крізь сльози радості й печалі. Час жорстокий, йому все байдуже, твої неталани, успіхів медалі. Не марнуй, часу не марнуй, не марнуй своє життя. Не марнуй, часу не марнуй, не марнуй своє життя. Не марнуй своє життя. Не марнуй своє життя. Час він мудрий.
Were you recording this piece in New York or somewhere else?
Yeah, actually in New Jersey, there's a nice studio, Sound on Sound. I was helping out there sometimes, and then yeah, they have a really nice studio in Montclair. I took my friends whom I know from grad school, and then we just recorded it there.
And it was in Ukrainian language, correct?
It was in Ukrainian, yeah.
Interesting to hear, because as many times I would speak with Ukrainians, we would speak in Russian, and I don't think I've had many chances to hear the Ukrainian language actually, or especially sung. Thank you so much, Ernie, and I'm so glad you participated and you joined the project.
Of course.
Could you tell a little?
So happy this project exists. Yeah.
Yes, we are happy too. And just briefly, because we want to move on to the next couple of the last two, I think, or three artists we have. But could you just briefly give us a little bit about background about the lyrics and how did you create the song, and where did the inspiration come from in terms of connecting it to the theme of peace?
I think briefly, my idea is peace requires time, and peace requires not wasting time. But it's a very delicate balance, because you don't want to rush things, because then you can create more war. But if you waste your time, then you'll miss opportunities to create peace.
That is
so that's why my song is called Time, and it's about, and basically it's about not wasting it. It's about finding it every opportunity to not waste your life. I think that if every person on this planet did not waste their lives, there would be more opportunities to create world peace.
That's a really, really unique and interesting way to think about it. That is so true. It's such a thin line between, feeling the breath of time, that you can't rush things. They need time to grow, but you also cannot just wait and sit around until things happen. That is very interesting. Thank you for sharing that.
Of course.
Now we would like to move on to Dina. Hi, Dina.
Hi.
I will try to pronounce your last name, and please correct if I'm wrong. Dina Rizvich.
Perfect. That's right on point.
Could you tell me what country you represent?
I was a last year's artist, and I did I'm from Croatia.
Oh.
And yeah, I wrote half Croatian, half English. And it's called Živjeti u miru. It means to live in peace.
Wonderful. Let's hear it.
What if there's no border? What if there's no lines? How will we move forward with all the tears in our eyes, screaming wondering why can we live in peace? Can we live in peace?
And so on. Thank you.
Well, I'm sure we all will go to the website and we'll be able to listen to the whole song. Why did you decide to join this initiative? Like when you got a message, why did you feel that you want to be a part of it?
That's a great question, because that was the first time that I started to think about the music that I'm doing to actually have a further message, and not just to stay as a part of a song and that's it, you release it, or it's just a love song or whatever. Because I used to write before as well for other causes, but I never considered that as much as now. And I realized that music can have is so much more than just, you know, piece of art that is played on radio. It's healing. It's you know, it has such a powerful message. And yeah, like on the panel discussion, they said it's such an amazing tool that we can use to just be better human beings or connect, or what we are all doing here. So I think, yeah, that was the main reason. And because Songs for World Peace was a platform that was offering that, and I definitely wanted to be a part of that that initiative.
Thank you. And could you tell us, was anything challenging in particular in music video creating? Because your song also has a beautiful video.
Thank you.
Or in terms of composing.
Yeah, it's I never thought that video editing was something that I would enjoy as much as I did. So this song kind of showed me that as well. But it was definitely challenging because, you know, I had to learn software because I had ideas what I wanted to create, and it was just really learning how to use the program, and that was a little bit more time consuming, but at the same time I felt like I gained a new skill, which is amazing. And also I was able to project my picture in head onto the computer, and that was really fulfilling.
Yeah, the visuals definitely add. I love the hands together. It's beautiful.
Thank you.
Yeah, very nice. So thank you, Dina, for composing a piece, being a part of this project. And I think we have one more artist. We have Carmen. Hi, Carmen.
Hi.
Could you tell us all, what country do you represent?
Yes, for sure. I represent Malta, which is a tiny island in the Mediterranean Sea. So
very nice. Malta is very, very beautiful nature, definitely.
Yeah, for sure. And
so could you tell us, because Malta is very small, so about the language, is it specific for the region? How is it called? And yeah.
It's for sure. So Malta has 2 official languages, and Maltese is the national language, but English is the other official language. And actually today is also Independence Day in Malta.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. So that happened in 1964. So it was not, it's not so long ago to think of it. And yeah, so the language is different from English. It's actually a Semitic language, and it's the only language in the world with a Semitic background, but it is written in Phoenician alphabet. So it's very unique. And yeah, and
I'm glad I asked that question because there's a lot of interesting facts.
Yeah, and I didn't grow up speaking the language just because I was brought up between Italy and Malta, and I usually spoke English and Italian, so my knowledge is not that broad. So this was a great opportunity to dive into the language and get closer to my roots. So yeah.
That's amazing. Let's hear it.
Where does this love begin? How does it begin?
Listen to me, listen to my story, please. I was not born in the right place, and like the tree, I had to leave my roots, find another space. Everything was new, but I was saved by grace. Once the gale turned into breeze, I can tell by the smile I see.
Thank you.
Thank you, Carmen. Just I know I see that we running out of time, but I just want to wrap up with one important question. What do you think what artists can do, or you personally or artists in general can do in the everyday life in order to manifest and promote and spread world peace just by living our lives in everyday small events and things we do? What is your opinion about it?
Well, I think that one small action goes a long way. One act of kindness um, every day or whenever we have the opportunity. That is for sure one of the things that I try and do every single day. And as I actually say in the song, I think listening is very, very important. I think it's the first step that we can take in order to understand that everybody has a story. And sometimes people might might be suffering or going through something, and we can contribute in trying to make their lives better if we connect and we try and understand them. Yeah, that's it.
Thank you.
And
Thank you, Carmen.
General, yeah, thanks.
Thank you. Thank you. Congratulations, guys, on your new pieces, on participation on this project. And Utako, you wanted to play a video?
So the last, second last video, one of another our special submission by Together Production, an organization. Whoever watched the last previous our Peace Day discussion, they were also part of the panels. And the Together Production came together. They came together part of this. I'm gonna explain about this video that I'm going to play. They came together part of the Singing Our Lives project, a collective composition and performance project bringing together communities, including refugees, asylum seekers, and people facing mental health challenges to compose and perform new music. And Singing Our Lives has involved over 500 performers, 7 world premieres, and enriched audiences of over 5,000. Wow, that's pretty big. So that's their videos, and then I would like to introduce. So that was Together Production, and the song is called The Circle.
Thank you, Utako. And I think that we also wanna, for the end, we wanna share the finale song.
Yes, let's do that.
Yes.
Okay, so this is finale song for this year. It's a really the song called We Declare Peace, and we have Songs for World Peace version of it that amazing artists, including you guys, had many amazing and beautiful pictures and videos as well.
Somebody said, pain of our lives brings woe. Sometimes living is more painful than dying. Why does this happen? I don't know. Why does this happen? So what can I do? A girl is holding flowers. She brings the sun to the cold faces of her mom and dad. She looks around and wonders, I don't know. So what can I do? I know we should. Somebody said to save the life of someone who you love, I must take the life of someone who you love. Why does that happen? Oh, I don't know. Why does that happen? So what can I do? The tears of the girl don't affect the tyrant chasers. Her words are trashed under the globe. Why did that happen? I don't know. Why do we care? Because we know we have the same smiles on our different faces. We declare peace. We
Thank you, Taco. Thank you, everyone who joined us today for our Songs for World Peace Go Live party. It was so nice to see so many familiar faces and so many new faces here. I want to thank Utako and Yoshi for making this all happen and bringing so many people together, bringing so many cultures and languages together. And thank you for sharing this beautiful finale video. It was lovely to see faces from the houses in different countries, and the cats are there, and trees and flowers. It definitely makes it all more warm and more beautiful and natural. And Utako, would you like to say anything?
Yes, thank you, Simona, for leading this session. And as everybody sees, she's an amazing moderator. She has her own channel as well, and introducing musicians from around the world as well. Please check her out as well. And thank you for contributing your gift, everybody. Thank you for contributing for your gift for something positive cause, which is world peace. I really hope this is going to be a platform or opportunity for everybody to connect with each other. As we see, we are all super gifted in music, and then also have similar-minded musicians. So I really hope this is going to be one of the starting point or reunion point that we can continue each other from there. And thank you, Dina, for editing this finale song. It was great. And yeah, thank you.
Thank you, Taco. Thank you, everyone, and a happy International Day of Peace.
Yes.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.
Bye.
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 Thank you.
Thank
Bye-bye.
you.
Bye. Thank you.
Bye.